Chapter New Game. Alt Frequencies is a work of fiction. Names, characters, places and incidents portrayed in this game are products of the author's imagination. Any resemblance to actual events, or locales or persons, living or dead, is entirely coincidental. Read content 1. Play.
Hello, listener. Thank you for acquiring this radio system. We are going to calibrate your device. Great. Now, if any time during calibration you want to pause, you can. Let's try it out. Tap twice with two.
Game paused.
So, with this radio system, you can navigate through different radio stations and interact with their hosts. Depending on what info you give them, you might even get a reaction. Want to know how it works exactly? Let's try this. I need you to find the answer to this question. Who is the #1 radio DJ? I bet you can find the answer on another station. Let's try that. You can change the station you're listening to by swiping your finger to the right or the left. Go ahead.
And welcome. Glad you switched over. I think my colleague asked you to look for something here, right? Guess what? I have the answer to their question. The answer lies somewhere in the following clips. When you think you found it, you can record it by swiping downward with your finger. Don't worry, I'll repeat the info a couple of times for you. So, here's some info about the stations on your radio system. We have News 1 with its main host, Fred Peterson. Here you'll find global news, reports and interviews. Fresh FM is hosted in the morning by Michelle, the #1 radio DJ. Fresh FM is hosted in the morning by Michelle, the #1 radio DJ. You recorded something. Great. Now, you might have heard me repeat some sentences. Let's face it, that can be a bit annoying. Thankfully, you have the possibility to skip clips if you want to navigate faster through a station. To do so, just tap twice with your finger and you'll skip the clip being played. Let's try it out. I'll tell you 3 things. You skip each of them by tapping twice with your finger. Michelle on Fresh FM has a sidekick named Bob. There are many more radio frequencies. I hope you like music. Nice one. Now, remember the clip you recorded before about the #1 DJ? If you forgot what you recorded, don't worry. Hold your finger on the screen to listen to your recorded clip. Fresh FM is hosted in the morning by Michelle, the #1 radio DJ. All right, we're almost done. It's time to send your answer to the other station. Please switch back to my colleague by swiping left.
Clip to me by swiping upward with your... Remember, the question was, who is the #1 radio DJ? You can send your clip to me by swiping upward with your finger.
Fresh FM is hosted in the morning by Michelle, the #1 radio DJ.
Oh yes, Michelle. I remember now. Just kidding. I already knew that. She's my favorite too. But thank you for sending me the clip. By the way, there was a specific beep when you sent me the clip. When you hear this sound, it means you won't be able to interact with your radio anymore. It will happen before every important announcement. Just pay extra attention to what is broadcasted then. Just to be sure you understand, I need you to try to interact with your device. Go ahead. Anything will do. See? Nothing happened. Those moments are here to make sure you don't miss out on important content. Before we leave you to the real radio shows out there, remember that you can pause the game and access the menu anytime by tapping twice with 2 fingers. In this menu, you'll find useful options to customize your experience. There is also a gesture reminder if you forget how to use your radio. Finally, you can replay this tutorial in the menu anytime you want, so don't worry if you feel lost, we'll be there. Thank you again for purchasing this radio system. Don't forget to put it to good use and send clips to your favorite hosts.